Damn it. It hurts like hell. Joe touched the back of her throbbing head, grimacing in pain. Her fingers came away slimy with blood. She felt like getting blown up by a bomb. Wouldn't have hurt as much as this swollen lump on the back of her head. This is truly a dog's life. Joe looked at the jade necklace in her hand. She had been reborn into this young girl's body last night. When she woke up, this necklace was clutched in her hand. Even if you haven't eaten pork, you've seen how pigs run. Joe rubbed the jade pendant against the injured spot on the back of her head. Instantly, the jade pendant in her hand vanished. A small red mole appeared on the index finger of her left hand. As she rubbed the little red mole, a space materialized in her mind. Her consciousness could directly access it. This space wasn't very large, only about 300 square meters. Inside, suspended above a large patch of grass, was something like a stone sink. Except it was made of stone. It was filled with clear water that gave off a faint scent of grass. Joe cupped her hands and drank the spring water in big gulps. Soon, the pain in the back of her head subsided. But her mind was still buzzing, disturbed by the noise from the doorway. Damn it! She was already feeling hungry and uncomfortable, and now someone dared to disturb her rest. Fine. No one is getting any peace now. In the yard, a scrawny little boy, about 6 years old, held onto a frail woman's hand, refusing to let go even if it meant death.
Please, don't go. Can you just stay? Don't leave Yunner's mother. I'm begging you. Don't go. When I grow up, I'll make sure to earn well and take good care of you.
The little boy's face was streaked with tears and snot, making a mess all over his face. The onlookers around sighed with pity and started gossiping. This Zhou Lao just died not long ago, and Qin Huahua is already planning to remarry. It seems like some people can't wait to move on. Not even for a moment. I heard that when Qin Huahua's maternal family came over yesterday afternoon, that brat even got into a fight with her uncle and was pushed to the ground by her uncle. She hit her head and still hasn't woken up.
You little brat. Let go of me right now. Your mother is no longer part of your old Zhou family. Let go quickly. Don't delay your mother from going to enjoy her life. Hey, you little beast. Hurry up and let me go. You're just like your worthless, money-losing sister. Watch me beat you to death. Ouch! Ouch!
It hurts so much. A bamboo skewer was stuck in Qindaju's wildly flailing arm, and blood immediately started to flow.
Brother, what is wrong? Oh my, how are you bleeding?
She saw fresh blood flowing from her eldest brother's arm. A bamboo skewer as thick as a chopstick had pierced his wrist, making Qin Huahua's heart pound with fear. Kid, come here. No. Yuna, come over here to your sister.
Sisi, this is your uncle. How dare you hurt someone? Have you forgotten what your mother usually taught you?
Are you even a mother? He pushed me down yesterday, and I fell to the ground with a bump that big on the back of my head. Didn't you see it? He was about to hit Yunnan just now. Didn't you see that either? Are you blind? I've never seen a mother who doesn't protect her own children. You don't deserve to be a mother at all. Little Yunnan hid behind Zhou Sisi, listening to her sister's words, tears streaming down his face. You useless girl. Your mother is going to enjoy her life. Stop your nonsense here. Go quickly and get the bundle your mother prepared. If I'm a useless girl, then you're the old useless one. Always squeezing your daughter to support your two. Harm my son, and you still have the nerve to go out. You old hack. You are the one who deserves to die the most. You are the biggest tumor. God. Well said. You truly are Grandma's good granddaughter. Qingpozi, you're utterly inhumane. My son just died, and you're already so eager to have your daughter remarry. You old hack. You really deserve to die. Zhou Sisi then saw a round-faced woman in simple clothes, an old lady waving a broom, charging out from the crowd. She lunged directly at the old woman's face. What are you doing, old woman? Drop the broom at once. Huahua, Dahuo. Are you dead, man? Why don't you hurry up and stop her? And you, old woman, shut up. Say one more word, and I'll chop off her head and send this cur down to accompany my father. The onlookers around were also stunned, not daring to make a sound. You wretched girl. Don't be reckless. Don't scare your grandmother. This girl seems to have been pushed too far, although she is usually considered a bit feisty in the village. That was before things got this serious. Fight? Why aren't you fighting? Your old Qing family is truly something. And you, Qing Huahua, you are truly the most useless person I've ever seen. You're good for nothing but crying. Letting these vampires from your mother's side leech off you. When the sky wants to rain and a mother wants to remarry, you can't stop it. I understand that principle, but this is the first time I've seen someone so eager to remarry right after my father's Tu-Chi mourning period. I've never seen such impatience before. Since you've chosen to remarry, I won't stop you, but I still have to state my terms. If you leave, you can take back the pension money my father received as compensation. It was 10 taels of silver in total. My grandmother was generous. She didn't take a single cent and gave it all to you. You, I, and our 2 younger brothers. We 4 should split it equally. You can only take 2 taels and 5 chen of silver. The remaining 7 taels and 5 chien of silver is the life-saving money my father left for us to grow up with. It must be returned to me if you dare not. I will kill this beast first. I'll go to your old Qin family's house and burn it down. Zhou Sisei always keeps her word.
Mother, daughter-in-law, please save me. I still don't want to die. This crazy girl is going to kill me.
Why should this silver be yours? Just because you're giving it to me. Mother, you won't hack. That is bullshit. If he raised us to adulthood, it belongs to him. If she remarries, she can only take her rightful share. Otherwise, this beast will never see the sun rise tomorrow morning.
It hurts so much. It hurts so much.
Mother, just give it to him. If you don't give it to him, Daju is going to die from the pain.
See, it is your daughter-in-law who cares about you. You fool. Your mother is using the silver to compensate your brother studying in town. She hasn't considered you at all. Perhaps if you die, your mother will marry off your wife for a bride price. And your 3 children will be sold off. One will become a child bride. Another will be sold as a child official. Such a foolish mother.
Just give it to him.
Are you really going to let your son die today?
1, 2, 3. I'll count to 10. And then I'll cut it with my eyes closed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chin Posey. Finally compromised, she took out the silver that Qing Huahua was entitled to and threw the rest on the ground. Xiaoyuan went to pick it up. He trotted over and picked up the money bag that had been thrown on the ground. Grandma, can you help me check if the silver inside is correct?
Okay.
It is silver. The amount is correct. Can we leave now? You can't leave yet. There is still one more thing to do. Grandma, go and call Uncle Li Zhang over. Be quick, sister. I'm fast on my feet. I'll go call him. Zhou Yunan shouted loudly. Then he quickly went to call Li Zhang. Since you're going to remarry, from now on, your future care and support are no longer our responsibility. Whether we are poor or rich in the future, it has nothing to do with you. I will write a severance letter shortly, once you sign it, and leave your handprint, and have Li Zhang act as a witness. Only then can you leave. Of course, this also includes your Qing family members. We disown all of you. The onlookers around, exchanging glances, thought to themselves, this girl Cici, she must be utterly heartbroken by her mother. The severance letter is even being prepared. It really looks like they're going to sever ties.
How can this be? I am your mother.
If you marry and leave, you'll no longer be our mother. Don't even think about coming back to take us when you're doing well. Do you think we are so easily fooled? Taking us with you would just mean making us work like beasts of burden and letting the old Qing family continue to exploit us. We are not fools.
All right. If you want to sever ties, then sever ties. Just have another child in the future, and that will be enough.
Yes! Huahua, don't worry. If you are unable to have children later on, I'll have your nephew look after you.
After I die, I won't come looking for you.
Eldest sister, I've called Uncle Li Zhang to come see you.
Hey, Cici girl, take your time and tell me what is on your mind. You mustn't act rashly.
Uncle Yizhang, you've come at the perfect time. It would be best if you could act as a witness. Uncle Yizhang, please trouble yourself to write 3 documents for our relationship severance.
Go. Have you thought this through? Do your brothers all agree?
I agree. I'm asking you to sever ties with him. Are you two willing or unwilling?
Eldest sister, I am since he doesn't want me anymore. I don't want her either. Eldest sister.
Second brother,
I don't want it either. She will no longer be my mother from now on. From now on, I will only have my sister and brother.
Uncle Li Zheng, please write it down. We all agree to sever ties with Qin Huaihua. From now on, we are strangers.
You have truly broken your mother's heart.
With Zhou Li Zheng's help, the agreement has been drafted and signed. It's in triplicate. 1 copy for the Qin family, 1 for the Zhou family, and 1 for Li Zheng. We plan to submit it to the county office for record tomorrow.
Now that mother is gone, take good care of yourselves.
Qin Huaihua closed her eyes, turned her head away, shouldered the small bundle thrown out by Mrs. Zhou, and followed the Qin family away, weeping. Stop looking. Forget it.
Go on and get to work. Let's discuss what to do next, you little brat.
We can discuss it at home. Uncle Li Zheng, grandmother, uncle, second uncle. Since all the elders are here, my father is gone, and my mother has remarried. I am the eldest in this household. Now that I understand the family situation, I request that we separate the household.
You dead girl. What nonsense are you talking? Are you defying us? Do you think you're invincible just because you have money?
Then, let me finish speaking first, and then you can act. In fact, separating the family would be beneficial for everyone. I doubt anyone would want to spend money to support us. 3 half-orphan children. For nothing, my father's compensation money is intended for my younger brother's education. It will not be used for anything else. So let me make that clear first.
Go ahead and divide it. Since we are separating the family, let everything be divided. This will be much easier. It saves this old woman the trouble of being unappreciated. From now on, this old woman will live with Nianand and his family.
Mother, how can that be? If we are separating the family, you should be living with our family. Otherwise, what will others think of us?
The second family has no adults at all. How can these 3 children survive? Your elder brothers are both capable of working. As long as you don't slack off, can't you do anything? Eldest son, what do you say?
Oh dear, Master, say something.
Mother, you can divide it however you wish. I have no objections. You decide.
Third son, what do you two say?
Mother, we have nothing to say. We'll do as you say.
Oh, then let's separate the family. Hey, Zheng, thank you for your trouble.
Alright, since you say you want to separate, Auntie, then let's separate.
You all know what has happened over the years, so I won't say much. There are 12 taels of silver now, divided into 4 shares. 1 for me and 3 for your families. 3 taels per family. You have no objections, right? The rooms you used to live in will belong to you. In the courtyard, the original kitchen belongs to me. You can build your own kitchens, as there is plenty of open space in the yard. All farming tools and eating utensils will be divided into 3 parts. Since I am living with Cece and the others, that counts as 1 share. There are 3 old hens in the courtyard, 1 for each family. The pigs have not yet been slaughtered. When they are sold, the end of the year, they will be divided into 4 parts. 1 for me, and 1 for each of your 3 families. In the fields, there are 8 mu of fertile land, and 8 mu of paddy fields. They will be divided into 4 shares, including me. 1 share per family. Only 1 pot belongs to me now. After the separation, concerning my old age support, I can still move around now. I won't ask you for any money then. Just give me 50 jin of grain each year from each of your 2 families. Really, if I fall ill and silver is needed, the 3 families will share the cost equally. We'll all chip in. What do you say? Is that acceptable?
You've all heard what your mother said, and I won't repeat it. I will write it clearly in the separation document. And if everyone agrees, I will start writing the separation papers.
Li Zheng actually admired Mrs. Zhou, finding the distribution quite fair, unlike other elders who might favor the eldest or youngest son.
Mother, this division isn't fair. You and Cece are old and young. I can overlook the rest. But the farmland cannot be divided this way. You can't possibly manage the field work, and if it gets ruined, it would be a complete waste.
So, Big Nanny, how do you propose we divide the land? Are you suggesting we give our share to your family?
You're just a child. Is this place for you to speak?
What? Why can't my Cece speak? The second son is gone, and she is the head of this household. 周库兰，你不就是怕我半年以后
that this farmland would end up in Cece's hands.
Let me tell you, I have 2 other daughters. After I die, the farmland, whoever wants it can buy it. The money from the sale, my 2 daughters will split equally. The daughters may not get a share of the house, but this is the property your father and I earned. I'll give it to whomever I please. Mother, how can a married daughter receive money from her maternal family?
没这个规矩啊。That is not the rule.
你重男轻女，不代表谁都跟你一样。你拿自家3个女儿不当人，难道还能以为别人和你一样吗？你倒是想分你娘家的银子呢，你能分到吗？ Oldest son, if she keeps nagging, I'll divorce her and find you a young, unmarried girl.
Old Mrs. Zhou was furious. As soon as Liu Qiulan heard her mother-in-law threaten to divorce her, she immediately stopped talking. Old Mrs. Zhou was a decisive and energetic woman,
But her impulsiveness.
In the afternoon, she found people to cut bamboo from the mountain. And when they returned, it was made into a bamboo fence. It directly divided the courtyard from the house. Then, I'll take Daddy out for a walk, looking at the majestic mountains in the distance. Even with his sharp eyes, he couldn't believe they wouldn't find meat to eat.
So, Zhou Sisi took Zhou Nian'an out.
Zhou Nian'an thoughtfully carried a basket on his back. He thought his older sister was going to forage for wild vegetables. But little did he know, his older sister had a completely different idea. She was someone who loved meat. The siblings walked and talked.
Sister, are we going up the mountain? They don't allow us to go up the mountain. They say there are wolves and tigers on the mountain.
Wolves and tigers. You say that means there must be food for them on this mountain.
If you don't say it, and I don't say it, how will anyone know?
Are you planning to tell on me?
Sister, I won't tell anyone. I'm just worried about the dangers on the mountain.
As long as you behave and stick with me, I promise you'll have plenty of meat to eat. There'll be no danger.
Don't worry. They walked on
Until Zhou Sisi spotted the scattered tracks of small animals on the grass.
She stopped.
Hey, little brother, can you climb trees?
No, of course I can. Sister, don't you remember? We used to climb trees to get bird eggs.
All right. You climb up the tree and wait. I'll scout around the area and be back shortly.
Sister, let me go with you. I'm worried about you. Going alone.
Go! Stop babbling. Why are you following me? Hurry up and get going. Don't talk so much.
Zhou Sisi glared.
Zhou Nian'an was still a bit scared. When her sister got feisty, he really couldn't handle it. He might as well listen to her.
Sister, come back early. If you encounter any danger, Xiaobao, remember to run fast.
Okay, got it. Don't worry. Zhou Sisi didn't even turn her head back. She just reached out and waved her hand in the air a few times as a reply. Soon, during her thorough search, she discovered a nest of rabbits.
She was so happy her eyes crinkled.
Spicy rabbit meat! Anyone! She snapped her fingers on her right hand. A faint bolt of lightning was released, instantly wiping out the entire litter of rabbits.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That is 7 rabbits in total. 2 big ones and 5 small ones. The big ones weigh about 4 or 5 catties, and the small ones are 2 or 3 catties. She put the rabbits into the basket. Zhou Sisi felt she shouldn't bring back too much meat this time.
Otherwise, it would be hard to explain to the old lady.
Carrying the basket, she started walking back.
Zhou Sisi spotted a flower.
Since it wasn't the ripe season yet, it was only early summer. She could only pick some wild plants and flowers to take back. She'd come back to pick all the Sichuan peppercorns when they were ripe. Zhou Nian'an saw his sister bouncing back from a distance, looking very pleased with herself. A blade of foxtail grass was in her mouth.
Sister, why did you come back so soon? Did you find anything?
Little brother, when I make a move, there is no reason for me to come back empty-handed. We're having rabbit for dinner.
Really?
There are 7 in total. 2 big ones and 5 small ones. We'll cook them tonight. I guarantee you'll want more. Let's go. Let's head down the mountain. Zhou Sisi was getting impatient. As they walked,
Zhou Sisi spotted what looked like red juice in the grass.
Curiously, she went closer to see. She wanted to see. It was chili. Tiny red bird's eye chilies. Never mind. Roasted rabbit needs chili anyway.
So she reached out and grabbed a few. Sister, these are poisonous. You can't eat them. They're poisonous.
Are you kidding me?
Don't tell me it is true. The big dog in our village tried some of these, and its mouth swelled up. My hands are burning too. It took a long time for the pain to subside. These are red now, but there are green ones too. They're all poisonous.
Be very careful. Was the big dog's name chosen so casually? This is chili. There is no poison in it at all. You're just a kid. Don't be so alarmist if you don't know. Hurry up and help me pick them. I'll make you something delicious tonight. Zhou Nian'an rubbed his head, which his sister had just hit. He could only obediently help pick the chilies. On the way back, Zhou Sisi dug up some waterison. She also found mint by the stream. She gathered some and put them in their basket. A woman with a sallow complexion, a frail woman who looked malnourished, walked over.
So, you've been up the mountain. What good things did you find? Let Auntie have a look.
She reached out, wanting to grab the basket behind Zhou Sisi, but Zhou Sisi, with a quick turn, dodged away from the hand the aunt extended. She evaded it directly.
You girl, I was just taking a peek. What is the harm in looking?
Antoine, I caught a rabbit today. If you were to grab it like that, who would be responsible if my rabbit escaped? Are you going to pay me for a rabbit then? If you have nothing to do, go back and cook early, so your man doesn't come back to an unfed table and get angry, and then beat you again. Dad, let's go home. Antoine was so angry. She was stamping her feet in frustration. After seeing them both walk away, she muttered, "Serves you right.
Your mother didn't want you."
Humph. The conversation between them, the women under the big tree all heard clearly. They all covered their mouths and giggled.
Speaking of the girls in our village, who is the toughest? It has got to be Sissy, that girl from the Zhou family. She is the toughest.
Oh my.
I've never seen her get the short end of the stick.
Indeed. She is just like her grandma. Follow the boat. I wonder which poor guy will be unlucky enough to marry her. It looks like the Liu family will have rabbit stew tonight.
You just love to watch the show. And you're never afraid of trouble. Who made you not have a good song?
Yeah, we're back. Hey, coming back is fine. Why shout so loudly? Yeah, let's go inside and say, I caught a rabbit. We'll have it tonight and eat meat. Oh my, you reckless girl. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you not to go up the mountain? Not to go up the mountain. Are you just ignoring my words like the wind? Hey, Grandma, wait a minute, please. Let's talk calmly. Oh my goodness. Heavens above. You found a whole rabbit burrow? This is great. I'll take it to town tomorrow to sell it and get you some dowry money. Grandma, I brought this back with great effort. I want to eat meat. Don't even think about selling my rabbit for money. Save dowry. What a joke. I'm still so young. All right. You eat it. Go ahead and eat it. As if I never give you meat to eat. Alas, hurry up and boil some water. I'll prepare it. Grandma, I'm going to boil water now. Grandma, I'll cook today. Just wait and see. There is plenty of meat. Later, I'll send some back to my elder aunt and younger aunt. Okay. It is rare that you remember your aunts. They really dote on you. So, Zhou Sisi unleashed all her skills, chopping the rabbit into small pieces and blanching them in a pot. Pour in oil, add old ginger, then add the rabbit meat and stir-fry it vigorously. Stir-fry, then add water. Add some salt and simmer on high heat. Brother, keep an eye on it. I'll go see if there is any garlic in the backyard. Zhou Sisi reached out and pulled out a few stalks of garlic and walked towards the kitchen, tidying them up as she went.
Sissy, does the bump on your head hurt?
废话，你头上摔个包，你不疼啊？ If you've got nothing to do here, get out of my way. I need to cook.
Sissy, are you mad at me for visiting so late? I only just found out. You know, I've been studying at home every day. The imperial examinations are just around the corner. If I had known earlier, I would have come much sooner.
The scheming in your eyes is practically overflowing. You'd better keep it to yourself. The past is the past. I can't be bothered with you anymore. If I see you, this scummy gentleman, lurking around me again, I'll break your legs. Get lost. Don't come here begging for handouts anymore. Who are you trying to fool? Pretending you can't make ends meet every day. If you can't afford to live, then die. All you know is how to swindle and cheat, day in and day out. Ignorant girl, you're just trash.
Sissy, how can you say that?
From now on, please address me as Miss Zhou. If I ever hear you call my name again, I will definitely break your legs.
I'm telling you, Zhou Sisi, don't you dare regret this later.
Regret it? You must be kidding me. You'd better steer clear of me whenever you see me, or else I'll end up pulling out all your hair. You'll end up bald. Brother, where is the rabbit meat? I mean, did Zhou Sisi catch a wild rabbit? Big brother, I want to eat meat. I want eat meat.
What is going on? Little Wu, get up quickly. There will be meat for lunch. So don't make a fuss.
Mother, what meat are we even talking about? I didn't bring any meat back at all.
The girl from the Zhou family didn't give you any meat. What is going on today?
Mother, I don't know what is going on with this dead girl today. Not only did she not give me meat, she even tried to hit me. If I hadn't run fast, she would have broken my leg.
She dared to hit you. Mother, where are you? I'll tear him apart right now.
Liu Xiaolian rolled up her sleeves, grabbed a stick, and walked out recklessly.
Xiaolian, come back quickly. What would people think of a girl acting like this?
Mother, are you just going to let Cece, that little bitch, take advantage of my brother?
All right, come back quickly and put that stick down for me, since they're not giving it. There is nothing we can do. From now on, Changwen, you stay away from him, since he doesn't know how to appreciate kindness. There will be a time when he regrets this, if he doesn't give it. There are others. Exactly, Xiaolian. Come here. I have something to tell you to do.
The mother and daughter whispered for a long time, and Liu Xiaolian's eyes lit up the more she listened. Mother, I want to bear it.
Eat, eat, eat. Always eating. Do you think our family looks like people who can afford meat? You want to eat meat. I want to eat meat too. Cry, cry, cry. Stop crying. If you cry yourself to death, no one will bring you meat. All you know is how to eat. Why don't you eat yourselves to death? Heaven really has no eyes.
Liu Kulan started to vent her anger indirectly. The two families were separated by a bamboo fence, and Zhou Sisi heard every word.
Oh my, heaven really has no eyes. If it did, it would strike down thunder to smite these wicked and heartless people. These wild rabbits all over the mountains. You can't even catch one yourself, yet you expect to get your share at home. Do you really think you're the queen, Mother? You lazy, good-for-nothing scoundrel. Eat shit. Jealous when you see others eating meat. People like you deserve to die. Heaven, please open your eyes. Strike down these eaters of filth. Stinky sissy, who are you calling names? I'm in my own yard, and I can curse anyone I please. I advise you to mind your own business. I'm a year younger than you, and I can catch rabbits when I go up the mountain. And I caught 2 this time. You're older than me, yet you've never caught one. Oh my, I really don't know if it is because you're useless, or if you caught them and roasted them yourself. Mom, I didn't. Don't listen to Zhou Sisi's nonsense.
You damned girl. How dare you steal good food behind my back? I raised you for nothing.
Liu Kulan saw the panicked look on her eldest daughter's face. She knew immediately what was going on.
She grabbed a broom and started beating her. Mom, I was wrong. I really won't do it again. Don't hit me. Mom, forgive me. I really won't dare to do it again. Hey, stop standing there. Wash your hands and come to eat. Grandma, you should wash your hands too.
Oh, what a silly habit you've picked up.
Grandma, you are our family's greatest contributor. This rabbit leg is for you first.
With a bite of the rabbit leg, old Mrs. Zhou's eyes lit up, spicy and numbing with a hint of savory sauce. The rabbit meat was tender yet chewy. Her granddaughter's cooking is truly excellent.
Delicious.
Sister, this is so delicious. I never expected your cooking skills to be so amazing.
Let me. This meat smells so good. If you like it, have more. You too. Be good and follow me from now on, and I promise to give you meat every day until you get tired of it. Sister, this is the best meal I've ever had. Xiao Yuanyuan, remember this. People don't just live to get by. If you can't even eat well, then you're basically not very capable.
Hey, stop teaching the kids bad habits.
What do you mean, just getting by?
I think you're just greedy. Don't corrupt your younger brother.
Meanwhile,
poor Zhou Zhaodi is in trouble. She was kicked out by Liu Kulan, told not to come back home unless she catches a wild rabbit.
It is all Zhou Sisi's fault. That little vixen.
If she hadn't stirred things up,
Her mother wouldn't have suspected her.
as the sky darkened,
Where could she find rabbits? It was dinner time in the village, and the aroma of food wafted from every home.
Zhou Zhaodi felt even hungrier,
And her stomach grumbled loudly.
Liu Changwen's family is eating stir-fried bamboo shoots with cured meat, and the whole family is eating so heartily that their mouths are greasy. Food that is free tastes extra delicious.
Your tactic is indeed very effective. With me saying that. Look, people are sending cured meat, sending bamboo shoots, and even eggs.
Mother, what did you ask our younger sister to do?
It is none of your business. Finish eating and hurry back to your studies. There is an exam next year. And Mother is counting on you to become a scholar. The household chores are for me and your sister. You don't need to worry about them.
Oh, yes, eldest brother. Your mission now is to become a scholar as soon as possible. Right. And then pass the Kushan exam. My mother, my younger brother, and I are all counting on you to provide for us.
Okay, I will definitely work hard to live up to Mother's and my sister's expectations.
Actually, Liu Qinshi asked Liu Xiaolian to casually mention to some of the girls she usually got along with, as if by accident, that she was looking for a suitable match for Liu Changwen. She said the requirements weren't high, and any girl's family who was well disposed towards Liu's family heard the news. And one by one, they couldn't sit still. They all rushed home to see what good things they had, and brought them all to give to Liu Qinshi. Pleasing your future mother-in-law in this way is certainly the right approach. At this moment, Zhou Zhaodi unknowingly walked to the door of Liu Changwen's house.
Who is it? It is already dark.
Who could it be? Mrs. Liu muttered as she went to open the door, only to see Zhou Zhaodi standing at the entrance, looking timid.
It is Zhao Di. What brings you here at this hour?
Seeing that he came empty-handed, a flicker of displeasure crossed Liu Qin's eyes.
Auntie, could you let me in first to talk?
Zhao Di, my Xiaolian is not home. There are only Changwen and Changwu at home, so it is not convenient for you to come in. If you have something to say it now.
It is nothing, Auntie. I'll be going then.
No matter how dense Zhou Zhaodi was, he knew Mrs. Liu didn't intend to let him in, so he could only leave in disappointment. Mrs. Liu slammed the courtyard gate shut and returned inside, grumbling.
Yeah, who was it?
Zhou Zhaodi wanted to come in empty-handed, so I used an excuse to send him away.
He is just trying to latch onto my brother, thinking too highly of himself.
Zhou Zhaodi could only return to his own doorstep, squatting on the ground, tears streaming down his face unconsciously. All of this is Zhou Cici's fault, that little slut. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't have been kicked out by his mother, and Aunt Liu wouldn't have refused to let me in. Meanwhile, Zhou Cici was admiring her reflection in the hand mirror. Still too thin. Sigh. The priority now is to figure out how to make money. Hey, why aren't you washing up yet? What are you doing looking in the mirror? Always preening.
Oh, got it, Grandma. You go to bed first. I'll go boil some water and take a bath before sleeping.
Zhou Cici nimbly hopped out of bed and went to the kitchen to boil water.
This is hilarious!
Oh no, you silly girl. What are you doing? Why did you set the kitchen on fire?
Hey, please, don't hit me. I just wanted to boil some water for a bath, not to burn down the kitchen.
Zhou Cici ran, turning back to plead with Mrs. Zhou.
Boiling water. Is that how you boil water?
You nearly poked a hole in the pot. Why are you getting dumber and dumber? You silly girl. You can't even boil water. What else can you do?
Hey, don't be scared.
I'll make sure you get a head full of lumps. In the end, Zhou Nian'an was the one who helped her boil the bathwater.
Ouch, this old lady is too rough.
She is pulling her hair.
Amidst the crowing of roosters, Zhou Cici opened her eyes.
Whose chicken did they kill for a meal? So annoying. It is only a few o'clock and they're already making noise. You can tell it is Zhou Papi's chickens right away.
What are you muttering about? Who is Zhou Papi?
A stingy old landlord.
Hurry and wash up. We're going to town by ox cart. Zhou Cici leaned on Mrs. Zhou's shoulder, holding a clay pot. She endured the jarring bumps from the bumpy ride.
It hadn't been long, and her butt had already gone numb.
Damn it. Once I earn enough money, I'm definitely buying a carriage. My butt won't have to suffer so much.
Hey, Cici, what is in that clay pot? What business is it of yours? Cici, why are you like this? I just asked one question, and you have to talk to me like this. This mouth is on me. I'll say what I want. You're meddling too much.
Huh, Cici. I don't know what you said to my Changwen. After Changwen came home yesterday, he was so angry he didn't even eat dinner. He wouldn't say anything when asked. If my Changwen did something wrong, I'll bring him to apologize to you.
This is just too funny. A beggar who came to beg for food didn't get any food and is now so angry he can't eat. This is truly the funniest joke I've ever heard in my life. It is killing me with laughter. Cici, how dare you insult my brother? But I didn't say your brother was a beggar. You said that. To think someone would jump to claim that title. Having a bad brain can lead to rumors. I can't argue with you. From now on, if my brother bothers with you again. Xiaolang, I not only want to thank you, but I also want to thank your ancestors for 8 generations. This is truly the greatest news. With no more disgusting things dangling in front of me, I can eat 2 more bowls of rice.
The ox cart swayed, jolting along until we reached the town entrance.
Getting off. If we were riding in a carriage. Hey, once you're out of the town gate, I'll be waiting here for everyone. Don't miss your appointment.
So there is a fee to enter the town too. 1 copper coin per person. The ox cart isn't allowed in. We paid a fee at the town gate. The toll collector took a red seal and stamped it on the back of the payer's hand like this. Good heavens, he is not a pig. Why is he stamping my hand? Zhou Sisi had already decided what to do last night. Like making soap and candles, selling snacks and recipe books. Aren't these the standard go-to for all-time travelers? But she was lazy. Too lazy to do anything. What could she do? She decided to grow medicinal herbs. Grow whatever is valuable. For her, it is even easier than cracking melon seeds. It takes no effort at all. Ginseng will practically grow itself. Right.
So, where are we going now? Are we going to see my aunt first?
Yes, just follow me obediently. We'll go to your aunt's house first. Oh, right. Let me tell you something first. Try to control your temper later. If that old woman starts something, just ignore her. Got it?
Then, don't worry. I promise to keep my mouth shut tight.
The grandmother and grandson walked like this, one after the other, Zhou Sisi taking in the scenery of the ancient street. The town of Seishui was quite lively, with small vendors setting up stalls on both sides of the street. And the calls of vendors mingling together, the vibrant atmosphere of daily life was palpable.
You dare to come to the brothel with no money? Get lost, now!
Zhou Sisi was stunned, going to a brothel so early in the morning. How desperate must this person be? She quickly walked a few steps forward to see who this peculiar person was. How absurd!
Have Miss Yanhong come out. I want to pick up Miss Yanhong!
You're a pauper, and you still want to see Miss Yanhong. You're dreaming! If you dare to shout at the entrance again, don't blame our staffs for not seeing straight. Brothers, grab your weapons!
At the leading servant's command, over a dozen thugs with staffs rushed out from the brothel shouting.
Just you wait.
Afraid of being beaten, the man in green clothes immediately pulled up his sleeves and left. Zhou Sisi rolled her eyes. Just a coward. I thought he was a tough guy. Turns out he was all bluster. But why does this coward look so familiar? This person looks like her uncle-in-law. Oh, this is a big problem now. Sure enough, when she turned her head, she saw Granny Zhou, her face so dark it could drip ink.
That person is my uncle-in-law.
Follow him. Granny Zhou grated her teeth and nodded, and quickly followed. The two followed Tang Anping all the way. I arrived at a small courtyard, and saw Tang Anping banging on the door.
Wife, open the door. I'm back. Oh, hurry up. I'm exhausted.
Open the door quickly. Are you deaf?
I was shouting so loud.
And you didn't hear me. Your ears are useless.
Oh, husband.
I was just washing clothes in the backyard. I really didn't hear you. It was my mother-in-law who called me that I knew you were back. I came right away to open the door for you. Please don't be angry. It was my fault. I should have opened the door sooner.
You shrew! And you dare to make excuses. Do you mean my mother heard you but didn't open the door for me and sent you to open it for me, Humph? You dare to sow discord between me and my mother. You worthless slut! I'll beat you to death!
Zhou Anping, try hitting me. If you dare to lay a hand on me today, you'll lose your hands!
Your mother-in-law? Why are you here?
If I hadn't come, I wouldn't have seen this good show. You useless girl. What kind of life are you living? Hurry up and pack your things and come home with me. I can still afford to support you.
Madam, what are you doing? Let go quickly. Yinhua, tell me about yourself. Seeing your man being grabbed by the hair, you don't step forward to stop it. You don't step forward to stop it. You just stand there foolishly. You're completely useless. All you do is eat. Marrying you into our Tang family was the worst luck in 8 lifetimes. A useless hen that can't lay eggs. You make me so mad just looking at you. Now get out of here.
You've laid an egg, but your egg turned out to be a fool. After all these years, you're still a scholar. You are the real bastard. Kicked out of a brothel door early in the morning. What kind of person could you be? My sister-in-law marrying into your family. It's the unluckiest thing to happen in 8 lifetimes. A rotten branch bears a crooked stem.
Sister, are you telling the truth? He went to a brothel.
Sister-in-law, don't deceive yourself. I saw it, and everywhere I looked, many people on the street saw it. If you don't believe me, just ask around on the street and you'll find out. What are you looking for, Miss Yanhong? You have no shame.
Tang, Anping, how could you do this to me?
Cry, cry, cry.
What is there to cry about? This man is out there, living it up. Isn't that normal? Don't make a fuss. It takes 2 to tango. If you could keep your man in line, would Hanping have gone to a brothel? All right. Stop crying. You're making the whole house. This Jinx is making us poor with her crying.
If you don't want to make a sound, just tell me. Can one hand clap? My good daughter has been ruined by you. I'm going to fight you to the death today. Then, Zhou Sisi saw her grandmother like a lioness, grabbing Grandma Tang's hair. Zhou Sisi, whose hands were moving so fast they left afterimages, exclaimed, "Wow, good heavens."
Oh, son, save me. She is trying to kill me.
Tang Anping saw his mother pinned to the ground and immediately rushed to help. What? You still want to bully my grandma? I think you're looking for death. Barging in here with a lantern. Take this club first. Xiaoguo, stop crying over there. Don't hide here and affect my performance. Crying like this for a scumbag. The tears you're shedding now are from the water that went into your brain back then.
Did my leg just break?
It hurts so much.
You dog. What should be broken is your legs. Come on. A blow for a blow.
Ouch! Ouch! It hurts a lot. So much. I was wrong. Stop it quickly. Hey, my wife, help me. Ha ha.
Master, this young lady is so fierce. Sometimes don't just look at the surface of things.
Mother! Stop fighting! I beg you!
Zhou Yinhua dropped to her knees with a thud. Xiaoguo, what do you mean? Are you planning to forgive this scumbag? Yinhua, have you thought this through yourself? If you have, Mother will take Sisi back right now. From now on, you're on your own.
Mother! I am an unfilial daughter!
Zhou Yanhua kowtowed to Mrs. Zhou a few times while crying, and then shouted to Mrs. Zhou. Her eyes held determination. Zhou Sisi seemed to understand something. In this ancient era, a woman's reputation was paramount. So Auntie doesn't want to return and affect the reputation of her nieces at home. Sisi, let's go. Grandma, wait a moment. Auntie, this wild rabbit was really caught by me on the mountain. Zhu Hao specially brought it for you. Auntie, I understand what you mean. I will visit you again in the future. If that man dares to hit you again, I will definitely deal with him. Sisi, let's go. Auntie, please take good care of yourself. I will come to see you again. After Zhou Sisi finished speaking, she also followed Mrs. Zhou away. Mrs. Zhou had a very low demeanor, and Zhou Sisi was unsure whether to tell her about her observations. She kept holding it in. Just say what is on your mind. It is so uncomfortable to hold it back. Grandma, don't be angry with Auntie. Auntie made this decision after considering me and my sisters. We will visit Auntie often in the future. If Auntie is bullied again, I will directly take that scoundrel's belongings and break his legs. Let's see him later. How can he swagger around outside then? You stinky girl. Why didn't you say that earlier just now? If you had said it earlier, we would have broken the legs of that mother and son right then and there. This way, in the future, they would have to obey your auntie in everything from eating and drinking to daily life. If they were not obedient, a few meals without food would make them so. We'll let them off the hook this time, as it will take at least 10 days to half a month for their injuries to heal. We'll come back in half a month. And if anyone dares to bully your aunt again, we'll deal with them. All right, I'll listen to you, Grandma. Then I want to go to the pharmacy to have a look. Do you want to come with me? I saw a lot of herbs in the mountains earlier, so I'll go ask the pharmacy if they'll buy them. Then you go ahead. I'll check out the grain and oil shop up ahead. Don't wander off. And come find me when you're done. Hello there. Young man, I'd like to ask about ginseng and Ganoderma lucidum. How do you usually purchase them? Do you judge them by age or size?
We don't buy medicinal herbs here. We have our own channels and don't accept herbs from outsiders.
Zhou Sisi promptly left that pharmacy and went to the one next door. Zhou Sisi walked in.
She saw an old man with a white beard dozing behind the counter.
She stepped forward and tapped on the counter. Only then did the old man with the white beard open his eyes.
Little girl, are you here to get medicine or for acupuncture?
Hello there. Sir, I'd like to buy some herbal seeds. Do you have any?
What kind of seeds are you looking for? I don't have many varieties here. Tell me, and I'll see if I can find them for you.
I want both ginseng and Ganoderma. Give me whichever is more expensive.
You girl. Are you actually planning to grow ginseng at home? Isn't that ridiculous? These are wild things, grown by oneself. I've never seen anything like it.
Old man, are you selling or not? If you won't sell, I'll be leaving. As for me, I'm just trying it out. How would I know without trying? Don't you agree?
Finally, after Zhou Sisi's persistent efforts, she successfully purchased 10 ginseng seeds. Just these 10 seeds cost 1 tao of silver. It was a painful expense. She happily bounced towards the meeting spot. Surely her grandmother was already waiting there for her.
They've been stolen! My money bag is gone!
My money bag is gone too.
Sisi, Grandma's money bag is gone too.
What? Grandma, your money is gone too. As I was coming from over there, I heard many people saying their money bags had been stolen. There were over a dozen of them. I can't believe it. Grandma, your money bag is gone too. Try to recall carefully when you still had your money bag. Who did you encounter? When did you realize your money bag was missing? Then don't get too upset. Take your time to think. Perhaps we can still get it back.
Oh, no. After I bought it, when I came out from Yangon, my money bag was still there. There were 3 taels of silver inside. This was all saved through my frugality. May this wretched thief die a terrible death. Oh, dear. What a disaster. My silver.
Then try to recall carefully. If anything seemed unusual, for example, did anyone bump into you or push past you?
Let me think. When I left the shop, someone bumped into me from behind and even apologized.
Can you still remember what that person was wearing? Or any distinguishing features on his face? And anything else that was special about him?
Yes, he was about 20 years old, with a mole on his eyebrow. I forgot what color clothes he was wearing though, but the heels of his boots had a leaf-shaped embroidery.
It is still early, so please go to the ox cart at the city gate and wait for me. I'll be right back. Give me half an hour. I should be able to find the person who stole the money pouch. After half an hour, whether I find a thief or not, I'll meet you at the ox cart by the city gate.
Please be careful. I'll go wait for you by the ox cart.
After getting Mrs. Zhou's approval, Zhou Sisi dashed out immediately. She first found a group of young beggars, about a dozen of them. They all looked at her with longing eyes. First, she gave each of them a steamed bun and asked them to help find someone wearing black shoes, with green leaves embroidered on the back of the heel and a black mole on his eyebrow. After quickly finishing the coarse grain buns in their hands, the young beggars immediately split up and took action. Meanwhile, Zhou Sisi sat at a tea stall, leisurely eating the multigrain steamed buns she had just bought from a roadside vendor. Waiting for news, a young beggar, who was not yet as tall as him, ran back, panting heavily.
Yes. Sister, there are several people wearing those shoes you mentioned. They are all in the city god temple over there now.
Thanks. Can you take me there? Wait until I'm done with my business, and I'll take you to buy me buns.
I'll take my sister there now.
Soon, the two arrived at the so-called city god temple. It was a dilapidated temple, with tiles missing from the roof, and half of the walls collapsed. It looked like it was on the verge of collapse.
Sister, they look like bad guys.
They have knives. You wait outside. Don't go in. Understand? Wait obediently for your sister to come out. Then you go buy the meat buns.
Zhou Sisi picked up a few small pebbles from the ground, weighed them in her hand, and with a flick of her wrist, flung them directly.
Okay!
After 4 consecutive screams, 5 men fell to the ground.
Who are the other 4? Stop playing tricks.
It is your auntie, Zhou. You were the one who stole the money, weren't you? You're not from the prison, are you? You've been jabbering. What were you just saying? Stealing from ordinary folk. What's a moral decay? If you've got the guts, go steal from the Imperial Treasury. The Treasury's got plenty of silver, and the Emperor can't possibly spend it all anyway. Why don't you go help that old man spend some of it?
Someone peeking from the side twitched their lips.
Steal from the Imperial Treasury. What an audacious thought.
Aunt Lin held back her laughter too. This young girl is truly amusing, skilled and witty with her words.
But then, something even more interesting happened.
Song Ziyu and his servant watched, dumbfounded, as Zhou Sisi subdued the last man,
then stripped him down to just his underpants. Of course.
The other 4 unconscious men weren't spared either. They were all stripped.
You lot clearly aren't good people. Whether you'll live or not is now up to fate.
Zhou Sisi looked at a dozen or so moneybags she had recovered, finding the one belonging to Madame Zhou from within, and slipped it into her pocket.
Seeing this,
Song Ziyu and his servant were dumbstruck.
This girl is planning a black eat black.
Master, how should we deal with these men?
Didn't you just hear? Let fate decide.
This is your reward. And take this package to them. Thank them for me. Thank you for today. Qingyu, goodbye.
Thank you too, sister.
All right, hurry back. I'm leaving too.
Goodbye. Zhou Sisi wrapped the remaining dozen or so money bags in a piece of rag, and when she passed the yamen, she stuffed them under the stone lion at the entrance. After stuffing them, she picked up a stone and struck the big drum at the entrance, piercing it. She stood on the street corner, watching the people from the yamen discover the money bags under the stone lion before turning to leave.
Master, who do you think he is? If you say he loves money, all that silver, he threw it right back to the yamen. But if you say he doesn't love money, he went to great lengths for a mere money bag, even chasing down the one who took it. It is quite perplexing.
You're talking too much today. Let's go. We have important matters to attend to. We can't delay too long.
Is it here yet?
It should be arriving soon. She'll be back any moment now. Just wait a little longer.
So, speaking of Grandma Zhou, are you going to make all of us in this cart wait for your Zhou Sisi alone?
You have nothing to do, but we still have to go home and cook and do housework. You're wasting everyone's time. How can you be so brazen? If you can live with yourself, why shouldn't I? I just saw that the fresh mung bean cakes from the pastry shop looked good, and I wanted to treat everyone to some, so I waited in line for a bit longer. Look at you, acting like you won't live to see the next moment. What is wrong? Are you going home to wait to hang yourself?
Sisi, how can you say that? Xiaolian cares about you too.
I don't need your concern. My relationship with you isn't that close. Here, share some of this mung bean cake with the aunties. No need to give it to the kind ones, just in case they choke and cause trouble for us. Say, take this to fill your stomachs.
Oh, you're so polite, child. Thank you, Uncle.
The old man driving the cart beamed, his eyes disappearing with his smile. His slight unhappiness from earlier vanished instantly. With a flick of the whip, the ox cart started moving.
Today is all thanks to Sisi girl. I get to taste the pastries of the gentry. Indeed, I've never had such delicious snacks before. Sisi girl. Thank you, Sisi.
About the money bag.
Don't worry, Grandma.
Let's talk about it at home. After we got home, Zhou Sisi returned her grandmother's money bag to her. She explained that she had learned about it from a street urchin. And then, with one strike, the other party handed it over.
And the money for the pastries? Where did that come from? It was the 2 tails of Silver the Thief. Compensated me unconditionally. I treated the street urchin to steamed buns and bought mung bean cakes with the rest. I knew the Liu family mother and daughter would pester me about what I knew, so I decided to shut them up directly. This was just a convenient excuse. Aren't I smart?
Well done. Didn't you like that boy from the Liu family? When did things change like this?
Let me be honest with you. I've made up my mind. My father is dead, and I'll consider my mother dead. I'm not planning to get married. I plan to take in a live-in son-in-law, raise my younger brothers well so they can study, and take care of you in your old age. Besides, Liu Chang's conditions are too poor. My mother is a restless woman, and a bit of a shrew. There is also a younger brother, lazy and gluttonous. He can't even manage the farm work or anything useful himself, and he is not good looking either. He is short, which would seriously affect our offspring. I was blind before, but now he is not even worthy of carrying my shoes. I want to find a man who is an orphan, tall and handsome, with a physique that looks good both clothed and unclothed, capable in both studies and martial arts, and good-looking. A baby born to such a man would surely be beautiful. Grandma, why are you hitting me? Grandma, I'll go to the village entrance to see if my brothers are back. Running to a safe distance, Zhou Sisi turned around and grinned. Zhou Sisi didn't have time to wait for her two younger brothers. She ran straight into the mountains. She quickly climbed a tree and looked around. Seeing that no one was around, she jumped down and buried a ginseng seed in the soil. Using her mind, she drew spring water from her special space and poured it directly onto the ground. A magical scene unfolded. As Zhou Sisi's mouth opened wider and wider, the ginseng seed began to grow at a visibly rapid pace, quickly rooting, sprouting, growing, and blooming. Zhou Sisi quickly caught the ginseng seeds that were about to fall. Hey! From now on, there's no need to buy seeds. The ginseng grew thicker and stronger. Feeling like it was about to become a spirit, she quickly reached out and pulled it out. Wow, others dig for ginseng carefully, but she just yanked it out like a radish. Zhou Sisi quickly found some moss to wrap the ginseng, because she had seen a video that said this method could keep ginseng fresh. Then, carrying the ginseng, she climbed directly up a tree. Looking down, she had surprisingly attracted a herd of wild goats. Zhou Sisi's eyes lit up. But who to choose? Hein. She chose a sturdy male goat. Hein. With a flick of her finger, a bolt of lightning struck the male goat directly. It collapsed and died before it could even swallow the grass in its mouth, dying with its eyes open. Rest in peace. In your honor, I will do my best to cook you deliciously. Zhou Sisi muttered to herself as she jumped down from the tree and headed down the mountain with the goat on her back. My goodness! Is that the girl from the Zhu family?
Oh, how can this girl be so strong? She is carrying a wild goat, isn't she?
Oh my goodness! How did she do it?
Mrs. Zhao, hurry up. Your Sisi caught a wild goat. What are you rushing over there to help with?
Hurry, let's go!
Mrs. Zhou pulled Zhou Junhua and ran, her shoes almost flying off. Then they saw Zhou Sisi carrying the goat towards home, with onlookers following behind.
Oh my,
didn't I tell you not to go up the mountain, you rascal?
Why did you go again? Are you hurt? Let Grandma have a look.
Auntie, you're here too. You're in for a treat today. Take a leg of lamb back for your younger siblings. I'm fine. Everything's good. Let's go home, get water, and butcher the goat.
Okay. Jinhua, give me a hand.
Let's go. Auntie, no need. I'm strong. Let's hurry home.
Mother, when did this girl get so strong? I don't know.
He doesn't know either. Anyway, it is not a bad thing. It is a good thing for girls to be strong. If someone bullies her, she can knock them out with one punch. Hey, that is good. Stop staring. Everyone, go back to what you were doing. Wow, Dad, you two are amazing. Here, this is for you two. Have this to tide you over. We'll make something delicious for you after the goat is ready. Thank you, eldest sister. Eldest sister is the best. Here, Auntie, look. Zhou Sisi pushed aside the moss, revealing a large ginseng underneath, handing it to the two of them.
Oh, my goodness. This is actually ginseng.
Quickly put it away. Grandma, I saw this while I was catching the goat, so I dug it out. With this, my younger brothers can go to school, and we can build a new house. I'll take it to town tomorrow and sell it, to really improve our lives.
Selfish. You know you shouldn't flaunt your wealth. Auntie, I won't say much. I trust you to handle it.
Auntie, I understand.
Your aunt will accompany you tomorrow. And by the way, see your sister-in-law. Give them some lamb meat for him.
So, do you want to give away this meat to Uncle Li Zheng?
You decide. You caught the sheep.
So Zhou Sisi made a decision, cutting 3 pounds of mutton for Uncle Li Zheng. She gave a pound each to the surrounding neighbors and families she got along with well, and 2 pounds each to her uncle's and third uncle's families. This was all done out of consideration for Grandma Zhou.
Mother, our Sisi has a dignified demeanor.
She is a bit like me.
The pig girl, a playful term for Aunt Tang, puffed out her chest and smiled proudly.
李江好，李江好。 Oh, Cece, coming quickly. Aunt Tang, I slaughtered a sheep today. I've brought some meat for you and Granny Tang to supplement your health. Oh, you child, next time you go to the mountain alone, you must be careful. I heard there are big insects. Tigers see wild animals on the mountain.
Old woman, why are you scaring the child? Oh dear, you're such a good child. Thinking of you even with good food. Uncle Tang, from now on, if you ever need anything, just come to me. With this piece of lamb, I can also have a proper meal.
It is only right to honor my elders. I know you and Aunt Tang treat me well. I also need to take some porridge to Grandma Yang. You and Aunt Tang must be busy, so I'll be going now. Alright?
Okay, you go ahead. And thank your grandmother for me.
We're all family here. No need for such formalities. I'm leaving now. Yes, old man. This Cece is no ordinary person. She is so strong. Carrying such a big sheep, she did it with such ease.
You should look out for her more in the future. Don't let anyone bully her.
Cece, have some hawthorn water to cut through the richness.
Zhou Zhenhua handed her a bowl of steeped hawthorn water. Thanks, Auntie. Have some yourself. I left a leg of lamb over there, and my brother and I will help you take it back shortly. Tomorrow, we'll both head into town. We'll meet at Auntie's place then.
All right, I'll head back to get some things ready and bring them to you tomorrow, Auntie. I'll go see that wretched Tang Anping too. If he dares to bully my little sister again, I'll give him another beating.
So, Zhou Cece and Zhou Nian'an carried a half leg of lamb and escorted Aunt Zhou home. When Zhou Jinhua returned home, they headed back. As they were leaving, Aunt Zhou called out to Zhou Cece.
Don't tell Uncle Yin about matters of life. Understand? See you in town tomorrow.
Walking on the country lanes, the night was inky. The sky draped in a deep blue-black, sprinkled with countless stars. The moon hung high, casting a soft silver glow, adding a touch of mystery to the darkness. Uncle, do you know if there are any good private schools around here? I want to send Nian and Xiaoyun to study.
You want to send them to school?
Yes, studying isn't necessarily about becoming an official. Reading helps one understand principles, allowing them to find better solutions when they face challenges in the future. Studying can broaden their horizons, preventing them from being confined within this small world. That is why I want to send them to study.
There is a good old scholar in the painter's village. He has set up a private school at his home. You can go and ask. Liu Chongwen studied there. It is about a half-hour walk from our village. Not too far.
Okay, I'll go ask tomorrow. Brother, when the time comes, you must study hard. Study hard during the day, and when I get back at night, I'll teach you how to drink milk. You have to learn everywhere. Otherwise, if you and Xiaoyun become high officials one day and bestow titles upon me, when the imperial decree arrives, we'll be able to write our own names into the family tree by hand. Then I will definitely study hard and come back to teach you how to drink milk. This kid is so easily persuaded.
Cece, why didn't your grandmother go to town with you?
My grandmother is at home, giving me two. The two younger brothers are making school bags. My younger brothers are going to school.
Nian and the others are going to study. Studying is good. Perhaps in the future, your family might even produce a high-ranking official.
Then, I'll take young Bobo's auspicious words. Zhou Cece arrived at the bustling main street and looked around. This one. Carrying the bamboo basket boldly, she entered a restaurant called Sangha Restaurant.
Hello, sir. We haven't opened for business yet.
Young man, I'm not here to dine. I want to ask, if you buy game here, I have fresh wild goat meat. I'd like to ask if your shopkeeper is interested.
We do, you said. I'll go get the shopkeeper.
Just a moment. A man with a goatee, a lean, elderly man, emerged.
My surname is Zhang, and they all call me shopkeeper. Zhang, may I see your goat meat?
Hello, shopkeeper Zhang. Of course. Look, I hunted this last night. For ease of transport, I've already butchered it at home. Here is the head and the fresh meat.
Excuse me. How much are you asking for it?
To be honest, shopkeeper Jia, this is my first time selling game. I don't know how to price it. Seeing your distinguished, scholarly appearance, I trust you won't cheat me. Whatever you say the price is, it is. As for the goat head, I'll give it to you as a bonus. No charge.
You're a good girl. You have a good eye. To come to our Sanghi restaurant. Our restaurant is famous for its honest dealings. This goat meat is 25 wen per jin. If you trust my word, then I'll have my attendant weigh it for you.
All right, whatever shopkeeper Jiang decides. Soon, the attendant weighed the goat meat.
It came to 8 liang and 2 qian in silver.
Thank you, shopkeeper Zhang. Please, have some tea. Goodbye.
Wait a moment. If you have more game in the future, remember to come back, girl. Pheasants, hares, rabbits, and wild boars. We buy them all. We also accept whole dried goods, especially mushrooms and the like, as long as they are of good quality.
Thank you, shopkeeper Zhang, for the information. If I hunt any game in the future, I'll bring it to you right away.
Farewell. And if this young lady comes again, notify me immediately.
Zhou Sisi strode towards the pharmacy where she had bought ginseng seeds earlier.
The old man with the white beard heard a commotion at the door. He looked up and saw it was Zhou Sisi.
He exclaimed in surprise.
Why have you come back again, young lady? What kind of seeds are you looking for today?
Not the precious ones. I'm not buying seeds today. I want to ask if you buy ginseng.
What kind of chicken came out?
What do you think? It is not laying eggs. It is not that easy. I'm just asking.
Oh, understood. Understood. We are a pharmacy. Of course we buy it.
Then please help me see how much you'll pay for this.
You cheeky girl. Do you always haggle over ginseng like this? This is simply a rare treasure. Oh my, this ginseng must be ancient, at least 1,000 years old. I truly didn't expect that in my lifetime I'd find such a fine yam. Your luck, young lady, is truly heaven-defying. It is even rarer than gold ingots falling from the sky.
Shopkeeper, you haven't taken much money yet.
I've bought it for 8,000 taels.
How much?
I've bought it for 8,000 taels. You're so young. Have you gone deaf? Don't you want me to give you a few acupuncture treatments? Or perhaps you, young lady, think the price is too low. Go. Let me tell you, I've been in business for so long, and I've never done business at a loss.
Of course.
I'm not lying. You can inquire about the price I'm offering.
There is absolutely no one who would offer more than me. Jin Dali. Zhou Sisi sized him up.
How does that name sound like someone selling potency pills? Seeing the old man about to burst a blood vessel, she immediately agreed. Okay, I believe you won't cheat me.
So, do you have the money? What is wrong?
You girl must think my shop is unremarkable, and assume I don't have the money to buy your ginseng. Just you wait. I'll get you a silver note right now. Here is a silver note from Wantong Bank. Take it. There is a Wantong Bank right across the street. Go withdraw the silver and see for yourself. I'll wait for you here.
You go ahead then.
Stop babbling.
Go quickly. Stupid Sisi didn't waste any time. She took the silver note and went to the Wantong Bank across the street. Indeed, she was able to successfully withdraw the silver.
So, I didn't lie to you, did I?
Shopkeeper, I have another humble request, if you would be so kind.
Go on. Go on. For the sake of the ginseng, don't just ask for 1. Even 10 would be fine.
Now that I've suddenly got money, I must improve my family's living conditions when I go home. The villagers will surely wonder where I got this money. So I plan to tell the truth. That is, I found ginseng and sold it to you here. It is just that a small ginseng sold for 200 taels of silver. If anyone asks, will you say it like that?
All right. It is just a matter of saying it. But you have to promise me. If you find a good one again in the future, come to me immediately. I see you, girl. You have some luck on you. You're sure to find something valuable again.
After leaving the pharmacy, Zhou Sisi was in an exceptionally good mood.
Ha 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 ha, 8,000 taels to spend. Spending is a must. Spending.
Right, I still need to go to my aunt's place first. My elder aunt is waiting for me. The door isn't closed. It seems it was left open for me.
What? Elder aunt really knows how to play this game. Elder aunt, I'm done with my business. Can we go now, aunt? This is from grandma. She asked me to bring you mutton. Remember to cook and eat it.
Your aunt needs to recuperate, and especially her mind. Don't let it slacken. Starve them for 3 days. And then we'll see if they dare bully you. Let me tell you all, we'll come to town to visit my sister from time to time. If you dare to bully her again, I'll take 2 taels of flesh from right under your crotch. I've also spoken to all the neighbors around. If I hear your family bullying my sister, just go and report it to me. I'll give you 2,000 taels of silver, so don't even think about any sneaky tricks. That can hide from me. Either live properly with my sister, or become a eunuch in advance. Think it over yourselves. Sissa, let's go.
Sister, Sissy,
Aren't you staying for lunch? Spending more time with you. I'm afraid I'll lower my IQ. What is for lunch? We're leaving. Take good care of yourself.
It wasn't until they were out of the alley that Zhou Junhua lowered her voice to ask about life matters.
Let me tell you, I'll pay for today's expenses. Come on, Auntie, I know a delicious noodle place. I'll treat you to some chicken noodle soup. After we eat, I'll take you to buy some jewelry and clothes. I guarantee I'll dress you up so much that your uncle won't be able to take his eyes off you.
How much? Oh my goodness.
Auntie, calm down a bit.
As for the silver, make sure you keep it safe. Don't give it to Grandma. Keep it for yourself. Just give Grandma a little money. Understand?
Auntie, I understand. After all, there is also uncle and third uncle, and having too much silver on them might not be a good thing.
After finishing the chicken noodle soup, Zhou Sisi dragged Zhou Jinhua directly to the jewelry shop. Zhou Sisi bought Zhou Jinhua a 20-gram silver bracelet, a pair of silver earrings, a gold ring, and a pearl hairpin. She also bought a silver bracelet for Grandma Zhou, a pair of gold earrings. Although Zhou Jinhua complained verbally about Sisi spending money recklessly, her heart was overjoyed. She kept touching the silver bracelet on her hand, unable to put it down.
That is right. Now that you suddenly have money, I'm afraid this can't be kept a secret.
Zhou Sisi then told Zhou Jinhua what she had agreed upon with Ding Dali.
As expected of my niece. So clever, just like me. If only your paternal aunt were half as capable as you. Even a tiny bit. She wouldn't be in such a pathetic state.
Auntie, everyone has their own path in life. There is only so much we can do. The rest is up to her.
You're right. No need to pity him. If those Tang family members bully him again next time, I'll give him a beating too.
The two then went to a clothing shop. With a wave of her hand, Zhou Sisi bought 2 sets of clothes for Grandma and her younger brothers each. She also bought 2 sets for her aunt and younger siblings. 1 set for the uncle and 2 sets for herself. Only then were they satisfied and got on the ox cart to go back.
Jinhua, is that a silver bracelet you're wearing?
Yes, my niece bought it for me. Doesn't it look good?
No way. Your niece bought it for you? Yes, I bought it for my aunt. I found something. I dug up a ginseng, sold it for some money, so I wanted to honor my aunt. Isn't that normal? My aunt is always so good to me. What is wrong with buying her something?
Sisi is so filial. How much silver did you get for that ginseng?
Why would Aunt Song need to borrow money? Let me be clear. I'm not lending out money. We're building a new house, making new furniture, and sending my 2 younger brothers to school. The silver might not even be enough.
Oh, you child. Who said I wanted to borrow money from you? I was just asking how much you sold the ginseng for. Aren't I curious?
I sold it for 200 taels. Sold it to the Jialing pharmacy in town.
How much? Take the silver yourself. Don't give it to me.
Then, see if you like it.
Zhou Sisi directly put a silver bracelet on Mrs. Zhou's hand. She also put on the gold earrings for her. You brat, spending money recklessly just because you have it at your age. Why are you still flaunting these flashy things? It is not proper, is it?
Where are you going then?
I'm going to chat with those old women under the big locust tree. I'll be right back.
You old hag, your Sisi dug up ginseng and sold it, didn't she?
Yes. Doesn't my silver bracelet look good? My Sisi is being filial to me.
You old hag, did that precious ginseng sell for 200 taels?
Yes. What? Pretty earrings? You really have an eye for it? My Sisi gave them to me. The old ladies in the village watched her with envy. They don't even have gold earrings, let alone a single stud.
They are all girls too. How could they dig up ginseng? Go up the mountain and dig for ginseng now. If you can't find any, don't come back.
Liu Changwen's family was also in chaos when Liu Xiaolian heard the news. She was so angry, she smashed her bowls.
Oh my god,
silver bracelets, gold earrings. This rightfully belonged to her. Why isn't this damn Zhou Sisi coming to appease her now? I'm so angry, so angry. She was desperately wishing she could go mad.
Brother, don't you want to win Zhou Sisi? That little vixen, back. 200 taels. That is enough even for your expenses to go to the capital for the imperial examination. Now, it is just being handed over to someone else for free.
You're so useless, son.
Why don't you try again? Girls are generally soft-hearted. If you coax her a bit more, maybe she'll change her mind. There is an old saying that goes, even a strong-willed woman can be swayed by persistence. Keep appearing in front of her. Show her more care. And I'm sure you'll win her back soon.
Liu Changwen sighed. He thought his mother was right. if he tried again? Who knew if it might work out? So, Liu Changwen stopped Zhou Sisi, who was on her way to Li Zheng's house with pastries.
A good dog doesn't block the way.
Sisi, I think there has been a misunderstanding between us. I do care about you.
You have to believe me. You've got something in your eye. Liu Changwen rose, then immediately turned away, using his sleeve to wipe his eyes. When he turned back around, Zhou Sisi was already gone. Liu Changwen was still wondering where Zhou Sisi had gone. Meanwhile, he had arrived at Li Zheng's house.
Oh, you girl. You're being too polite. Hey, hurry up and take all these things back.
Uncle Yizhang, it was just my luck. I made some money, and it is only right to honor you with it. If you don't accept it, how am I supposed to continue?
Please, tell me what is on your mind. If I can help, I'll spare no effort. After all, I watched you grow up, and we're relatives. It is natural for me to help.
Uncle Tan, you know, we've separated. It is really inconvenient living together. My eldest aunt is not easy to get along with. Whenever my family cooks anything, she starts yelling and complaining. We can't even eat in peace. I can't possibly beat her up every day. Can I? I dug up a ginseng in the back mountain. I sold it for some money. So I want to build a new house and move out with my grandma and younger brothers. So I'd like to ask about the price of that vacant land from the village committee. I want it. I also want that piece of land at the foot of the mountain. I want to grow some medicinal herbs to sell to the pharmacy later to supplement our income.
Isn't that too far from here? Can your grandma agree to live over there? And the fields over there, they're all overgrown. You'll have to hire someone to clear them, which would be quite troublesome. Not far from where your family used to live, there are several plots of land with water and electricity access. Some people are looking to sell. If you're interested, Uncle Tang, I'll go ask for you.
Oh, yes.
Sisi, just listen to your Uncle Tang. The land over there is too barren. Reclaiming it will definitely be a hassle.
Uncle, Aunt, I appreciate your good intentions. I'm not planning to grow food. I want to plant medicinal herbs. So, the land over there is very suitable, and I don't want anyone to bother me, especially my eldest aunt's family. I have a bad temper. It is better to avoid any potential conflict. What if I accidentally hurt someone badly and cause trouble for you, Uncle? So I want to keep my distance from the villagers, and my grandmother supports me, so you and Uncle can rest assured. Now, I'm in charge of the second branch of the Zhou family.
Soon, Zhou Sisi got her wish and acquired those 2 plots of land. The one for building a house is a bit more expensive, costing 8 taels of silver. The other plot is 10 mil, and since it is wasteland, it cost 7 taels of silver. In total, it is 15 taels. Zhou Sisi was absolutely overjoyed in her heart.
Only 15 taels? That is quite affordable.
Li Zheng wrote a receipt and signed the land deed. Tomorrow, we'll go to the Yamen and get it stamped.
Sisi, whose name should be on this land deed?
Write my name. Whoever pays, their name goes on it. If my younger brothers lack ability, it is useless to put their names on it. They'll squander it sooner or later. So, write mine.
Zhou Sisi looked at the warm land deed in her hand, which would be official after getting it stamped in town tomorrow. This was her own land, purchased and managed in this era. She had already decided what to plant on the plot near the back mountain. Growing medicinal herbs was only part of the plan. Her ultimate goal was to grow watermelons. When she went to town for the stamp tomorrow, she would also visit the old man with the white beard's pharmacy to see if he had any other seeds. But what she didn't know was that, as she stepped out of the shop with the silver notes,
Ding Dali immediately sent a message by carrier pigeon.
He spun a tale of how difficult it was, claiming he had spent 20,000 taels of silver just to acquire 1,000-year-old ginseng. He even shed tears of emotion while recounting his supposed struggle to emphasize how arduous his search for the ginseng had been.
Perhaps, if someone was pleased, they might even give him some money.
Exchanging 8,000 taels for 20,000, he thought was simply wonderful. As evening fell, the second and youngest daughters of Zhou Weimiu's family in Qingshan village returned, dragging their eldest sister with them. Zhou Zhaodi's leg had been mauled by a wild boar. The other 2 also bore injuries. The wild boar, it turned out, had been scared off by the howl of a wolf. Only then did Zhou Zhaodi manage to keep her life.
Ouch! Heavens! How could she be bitten so severely? Can she even survive this? It must have been Liu Qiulan. She heard Sisi had dug up ginseng in the back mountain and became envious. So she sent her own daughter to dig too. And they went, 3 of them. Bah, that woman is so short-sighted.
Cece girl learned from the one-eyed hunter before. Don't you remember? That one-eyed man came from the battlefield. He must have had real skills.
This time, the girl must have learned quite a bit of real skill too. How could these silly girls compare?
Ouch. They really care more about money than their lives. Now her leg is broken too. She'll never find a husband now.
The villagers chattered amongst themselves. When Li Zhang arrived and saw the scene, his lips trembled with fear. The bones of the eldest Zhou daughter's leg were exposed. Her leg is definitely beyond saving.
Oh my god! What happened to you?
She cried over her eldest daughter, wailing. Zhou Wenmu de Tatapacao stood behind her. Behind her, his face filled with horror. This is it. The eldest daughter's leg is beyond saving. The bones are exposed. She'll definitely never find a husband now.
Stop wailing and quickly get a car to take her to the town clinic.
Soon, the ox cart arrived. Che Erzhu drove it himself. The people around, in a flurry, carried the unconscious Zhou Zhaodi onto the cart. Zhou Wenmu followed the ox cart with Li Zheng to Surabaya town.
Come on, Dad. Tell your mother. What exactly happened here?
Mother, we ran into a wild boar. Little sister found it. When the wild boar charged, eldest sister was squatting on the ground, trying to find someone to kill it. We were too far away. We didn't even have time to call out to her. And she was knocked down by the boar. We were far away then. So, we quickly climbed up a tree, and that is how we escaped. Then we heard wolves howling, and only then did the boar leave. That is when we dared to come down and find eldest sister. Mother, I was so scared, but she was covered in blood and had already fainted. So we dragged her back with branches. From now on, I'll never go up the mountain again.
When the onlookers heard this, they had originally heard that Zhou Sisi found ginseng in the back mountain and were all rubbing their hands together, thinking they'd go have a look themselves, hoping they might find ginseng too. But now, with wild boars and wolves, what is the point of going? Who is tired of living?
It is all that wicked girl Zhou Sisi's fault. If she hadn't found that ginseng, I wouldn't have been so anxious and urged you to go up the mountain. I'm going to find her.
She has to pay up. Liu Qilan immediately turned back, and her two daughters quickly followed. Hand in hand, the other villagers, drawn by the spectacle, followed along.
Song Dahua, aren't you going to take a look? If your man isn't here, your words carry the most weight.
Aren't you going? I'm certainly not. That girl, Cece, isn't one to be easily bullied. I'm not worried about her. I have to go back and bathe my little grandsons. I'm leaving without another word. A swift kick. Liu Qilan lay on the ground, trembling all over from the pain. She struggled to swallow the metallic taste of blood in her mouth.
Hey, let everyone bear witness. I was just minding my own business in the yard. Then, the eldest aunt barged in and attacked me. I was acting in self-defense. Take me to Master Xianyang. I'm not afraid, Liu Qilan. Let me tell you, when elders instigate trouble, Uncle Zhao might have misled you. If you want to act crazy, do it behind closed doors at home. If you dare to cause trouble again, I'll chop off your hand.
Zhou Sisi picked up the axe from the ground, and with a single swing, split a tree trunk as thick as a bowl. Her display of power made all the surrounding villagers break out in a cold sweat.
It is all your fault. If it weren't for you, my daughter Jody wouldn't have had her leg bitten off by a wild boar. If you don't give an explanation today, I'm not leaving.
That is ridiculous. Did I hold a knife to his neck and force him up the mountain? You were so envious when you saw me find the ginseng that you sent your 3 daughters up the mountain. Do you think I don't know? Don't forget, our families live so close together. I've known your intentions all along. You want to extort my money, don't you? What kind of mother are you pretending to be? Bah, you can leave if you want. But if you dare to step foot in my yard again, tomorrow I'll tie up Zhou and throw him into the mountains to the wolves.
Mrs. Zhou stood coldly in the yard, as if she hadn't seen the confrontation between her eldest daughter-in-law and her granddaughter. This eldest daughter-in-law is truly an oddball, so she wouldn't stop Cece from taking action. Rather, she hoped Sissy would beat Liu Qilan soundly.
I'm not talking to you anymore. When your uncle gets back, I'll settle the score with you.
Then you won't blame me, will you?
Say, didn't I tell you? From now on, you will be in charge of this household. Whatever you say goes. I'll just wait to enjoy my retirement. You don't need to worry either. Your uncle is a spineless coward. He wouldn't dare cause trouble for you. Once our new house is built, we'll move out immediately. Dealing with this busybody gives me a headache.
Then you are the best grandma in the world.
Alright. Don't crush my earrings. I cherish them.
周思才 understood. So, she didn't actually dislike verbal praise, but preferred tangible rewards. That was the best form of flattery. Zhou Zhao's leg was still beyond repair, requiring amputation below the knee to save her life.
The next morning, 周文木回大粉 kneeling directly at Zhou Sisi's doorstep when Zhou Sisi opened the courtyard gate. Seeing Zhou Wen kneel, she knew there were no two kinds of people who could share a bed. One to extort money, and another to borrow money. In any case, they were like meat buns thrown to a dog with no return. So she bypassed him directly, grabbed her bamboo basket, and left, without sparing him a glance. He was about to call out to Zhou Sisi. Damn it. Mrs. Zhou walked out of the small yard. She cast a deep look at her eldest son, and directly tossed him a money bag. Children are a debt. I believe I owe none of you anything. And I've treated you brothers all equally. Since you've come to me today for help, I, as your mother, cannot stand idly by. Here are 6 taels of silver. 3 taels are mine, and the other 3 taels are from your second brother. It is all for you. I know what you're thinking. Now, this family makes its own decisions. His silver belongs to him, and I have no say in it. Consider the second child's share of the family's silver as gone. He is bought out years of brotherhood with you. You don't need to repay this money. Don't come to me with any more troubles in the future. I'm old and can't help anymore. Go. Mrs. Zhou sighed and turned back into the courtyard.
Sister Jie, why don't you get the money back from me? I'll divorce you.
Normally, during the off-season, he would work for the wealthy families in town. Apart from the silver he had to hand over, all the rest was given to Liu Qiulan. She estimated there should be over 2 taels of silver, but now there is only 1 tael left. It was all used by Liu Qiulan to subsidize her family. Her brother's family was in charge.
I had my reasons. My nephew got sick and came to me for help. I couldn't refuse. I couldn't just stand by and watch my nephew die from illness, could I?
Then can you stand by and watch your own daughter die? I'm not wasting my breath on you, you spendthrift woman. I'm going to the clinic to pay the silver now. If I come back and don't see you getting the money back, I'll divorce you on the spot. Go back where you came from.
Zhou Wenmu left in a huff, leaving Liu Qiulan sitting alone on the ground, covering her face and weeping bitterly. Meanwhile, Zhou Sisi didn't care about any of that. At this moment, she was already sitting in the Xingling Medical Hall, having tea.
Oh, my dear young lady, I really don't have any. This is a pharmacy, not a grain and oil shop. Where do you think I'm sitting? Go look for seeds.
Then, where did the seeds you gave me last time come from? Help me get some more. If you help me find them, I'll give you a grand gift.
A grand gift? What gift is it?
I won't tell you yet, but I guarantee this grand gift will be worth at least as much as that ginseng from before.
May I ask, young lady, what kind of seeds are you looking for? I will do my utmost.
I still prefer you when you were being so defiant. Anyway, I want any rare seeds you can find. You decide. Once I get the seeds, I'll deliver the grand gift.
Come back in 3 days. I'll make sure to get the seeds for you.
Satisfied, Zhou Sisi then left, her bamboo basket on her arm.
Sister, hey, it is you. Are you hungry? Let's go. I'll take you for something delicious.
Sister, there are 2 people behind you. They've been following you since you entered the city. Be careful. After saying this, the young lady behind her quickly fled. Zhou Sisi pretended to crouch down to adjust her skirt hem. A quick glance back revealed 2 sneaky figures following her. It seems wealth truly shouldn't be flaunted. Just 200 taels have attracted this much attention. Imagine if people knew she had 8,000 taels. They'd probably carry her and her bed away.
If a tiger doesn't show its might, they think it is a hello.
My legs are aching from walking. How much longer is this person going to shop? Don't rush. Just wait until he enters the alley, then we'll make our move.
Zhou Sisi turned directly into an alley, and the 2 men behind her followed suit.
Hey, 竹子, don't you think that is the girl who stripped someone's clothes last time, pointing like this?
Song Ziyu saw Zhou Sisi carrying a basket turn into the alley. with two men clearly harboring ill intentions following behind.
Pillar, should we follow and see?
She won't be at a disadvantage.
But what if she is? Why don't I go take a look? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Too early.
Song Yu said so. But, alas, he had already walked over. Seeing this, Ling Yi also quickly followed, and then the two used their qinggong, flying directly onto the rooftops. Zhou Sisi entered the alley, first walking slowly into the depths, waiting for the two behind her to catch up. Then, she immediately turned around and sneered.
You've been following me for so long. Are you tired of walking?
The two men behind her were shocked, realizing that this young woman had discovered them long ago. Had she been playing with them all along?
Hand over the silver you have on you, or you won't live to die. Hurry up. Don't force us to act.
What if I say no?
Then don't blame us, brothers, for being impolite.
After exchanging a look, the two men charged forward together, and Zhou Sisi calmly squatted down, taking out a brick from her vegetable basket. With lightning speed, she struck them both on the head, and blood spurted out instantly, causing both men to collapse. Zhou Sisi looked coldly at the men on the ground.
Being young is great.
They fall asleep as soon as they hit the ground. This was the scene that Song Ziyu and Ling Yi, master and servant, witnessed. A little pity for these two scoundrels. They look like they deserve it. Zhou Sisi reached out to check their breathing. They're not dead, still breathing, to avoid future trouble for herself. And with no surveillance here, she decided to solve the problem at its root. She drew the dagger, glinting cold, from her cuff, and severed their hand and foot tendons. Then, she cut out their tongues. Don't call her cruel. She did spare their lives, didn't she? Such scumbags only become obedient when dealt with this way. This way, they won't harm other girls in the future, effectively eliminating a menace to society. She casually searched their clothes. Beggars. Just a few copper coins. Both large and small coins are still money, and they'll jingle nicely in the back.
How pathetic.
The spectacle is over. Let's go.
Ho there, second young master. What brings you here? You're a rare visitor indeed.
Where is the item?
This old man will fetch it immediately. Please, have some tea first.
Ding Dali eagerly poured the tea, then returned to the back courtyard to retrieve the ginseng.
Good heavens. Is this truly 1,000-year-old ginseng?
Indeed. This is indeed 1,000-year-old ginseng. Don't tell me you haven't seen one before. Even I, after all these years, have never seen one. I went through immense effort to acquire this.
丁大力又开始嘚吧了. He's starting his usual song and dance again. He is hyping up this ginseng like it is the only one of its kind in existence.
All he wants is to get more silver.
Song Ziyu cuts to the chase. He slaps the silver notes right on the table. Ding Dali beams, picking up the silver notes to inspect them. Internally, he is screaming like a marmot.
We're rich! We're rich!
Song Ziyu takes the wrapped ginseng and leaves.
Farewell, second young master. Please send my regards to the eldest young master for me. If you encounter anything good in the future, I'll be sure to send word to Zhou Sisi. After dealing with those two little nuisances.
She then found a passerby to ask about the livestock market, and went there on her own. Now that I have money, it is not too much to ask for an ox cart or a donkey cart, is it?
She held her nose as she entered the market.
The smell was truly something else. The stench of animal droppings was overwhelming.
Boss, how much for this donkey?
Young lady, you have a keen eye. If you're serious about this donkey, 6 taels of silver. All the animals from my stable come with a guarantee. Guaranteed to be healthy.
6 taels. Then I won't haggle.
Throw in the cart behind you, and I'll pay. Why?
Girl, if you were to build this wooden cart yourself, the cost of lumber and labor alone would be at least 2 taels. And you're asking me to give it to you on top of that. That is absolutely not possible.
Well then, thank you.
Goodbye. Wait.
Miss, wait. Hey, miss, how about this? 8 tiles. This cart and donkey. You can take them.
I'll take them if you agree to 6 taels. I'll agree, or else. In the future, I might buy horses, sheep, and cattle. There is plenty of business to be done.
What do you say? I must say, Zhou Sisi knows how to draw a cake. She successfully acquired the donkey cart for 6 taels of silver.
Thanks. I'll visit your place again.
Zhou Sisi thanked him politely, not forgetting her clever words, and happily drove the donkey cart out of the city. Back in the village, the first thing she did was to find Zhou Lizheng.
Hey, Cici. I bought this donkey cart.
In the future, I'm going to send my younger brothers to study in the next village, so it will be more convenient for them, day or night.
If you want to build a house, I can take you to find Chen Erzhu. He is a house builder.
Li Zheng explained their purpose, and Chen Erzhu immediately agreed. Who would turn down business that comes to their door?
When Zhou Sisi handed Chen Erzhu the blueprints she had drawn last night, Chen Erzhu's eyes immediately lit up.
Oh, Sisi girl, did you draw this?
How much would it cost to build a house like this?
I've watched you grow up, so I won't overcharge you. If I were to provide both labor and materials, a house like this would cost around 35 taels to build. If you were to provide the materials yourself, just for labor, 10 taels would be enough.
Uncle Chen, here you go. I'm not one to waste time. And while I have a temper, it depends on who I'm dealing with. If others show me an inch of respect, I'll show them a foot. It is all about reciprocity. As long as you build my house beautifully and sturdily, Uncle Chen, it can serve as a great advertisement for you, can't it? Here is the silver note for now. We can settle the difference later. I only have one request. Use good quality materials.
All right. You're so straightforward, girl. And you call me uncle. I promise to build your house beautifully.
Chen Erzhu greatly admired Zhou Sisi's decisiveness. So decisive at such a young age, and so capable and forthright in her actions. She is quite a character. News of her buying a donkey cart and her purchasing land to build a house had already spread throughout Qingshan village. The villagers were all filled with envy and jealousy. Of course, some hated her too. Take Liu Xiaolian's family, for instance. She's been cursing at home for half an hour.
Mother! That wretched Zhou Sisi is talking nonsense. The donkey cart, the new house. Mother! It is all our elder brother's fault. If he could have kept Zhou Sisi's favor, wouldn't all of this be ours? Mother! You have to think of a way.
What way can I possibly think of? Why don't you go dig for ginseng in the mountains too?
Zhou Zhaodi lost her legs. I don't want to go up the mountain to risk my life.
Liu Qinshi's head started to ache even more. None of them are any use. What terrible karma has he brought upon himself?
Sister, this is from our family. Yes, from now on, I'll use this to take you to school. Are you happy?
Big sister, you know you're sending us to study.
Yes. Didn't I tell you before? Would your sister ever lie to you?
Big sister, don't worry. I'll study hard.
Sister, me too. Me too. Okay. You are all good children. This afternoon, your sister will take you to find a master to learn from. You all have to work hard, okay?
Work hard.
Grandma, will you come with us this afternoon? The donkey cart has seats. I won't go. You are the head of the family. You can go. Okay. All right then, come. I need someone to help clear out that piece of wasteland and give it a good dig while you're at it. Here is the money for you. I'll entrust this task to you once it is dug out. I'll have a great use for it.
Got it. I'll take care of it. Zhou Sisi was in the house, packing the 6 gifts. The traditional offerings for apprenticeship in ancient times. She prepared a double set.
Oh, Sister Zhao Li is back.
Soon, cries came from next door, along with Zhou Wenmu's angry shouts.
Is he dead or not?
His leg is broken. He is become a cripple.
Oh, it has nothing to do with us. You two go wash your faces, comb your hair, and let's go.
Xiao Yun'an immediately ran off. To get ready, Zhou Nian'an remained standing still, as if he had something unspeakable on his mind. Speak.
Are you thinking that Zhao Dai will resent me in the future? Rest assured, even if his leg hadn't been broken, he would still hold a grudge. My dear brother, remember this. Only by distancing ourselves from these people and standing tall, making those who envy you look up to you, is what we should strive for, not by worrying about petty people all day long. Go on. Go now. Children shouldn't overthink things. It can even cause hair loss.
Zhou Sisi had already brought her younger brothers in the donkey cart to Huajia village, and after asking around, they quickly found the old scholar. The old scholar's surname was Wu, around 40 years old, with the single name Yongzi. Zhou Sisi stifled a laugh. Wu Yong respectfully presented the double set of betrothal gifts, indicating his purpose.
You are from the neighboring village. I will provide lunch for 2 children. The annual tuition is 8 taels of silver, including stationery.
What about books? Should we buy some? The 4 books and 5 classics?
Shouldn't they learn characters first, before reading?
Alright. We'll follow your lead, sir. If any books need to be purchased, please let the brothers know. Nia and Yunan now down to kowtow to the teacher. Hearing their sister's words, they immediately knelt and kowtowed 3 times. Wu Xiucai immediately helped the 2 boys up. He smiled.
Get up quickly. From now on, just call me sir.
The 2 obediently bowed and called out, sir. They agreed to officially start classes the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, they would first go to prepare the brush, ink, paper, and inkstone. Zhou Sisi then took her 2 younger brothers home. After sending her 2 younger brothers home, Zhou Sisi headed back up the mountain. She couldn't go without meat. Without meat, she'd have no energy. What should I eat today? I'm really craving sweet and sour pork ribs. Then I'll hunt for a big catch. Remembering her last experience, Zhou Sisi retrieved a copper basin she had stored in her spatial dimension. She filled it with the spiritual spring water and placed it by the creek. To quickly attract the prey she desired, she poured some into the stream as well. Then, she quickly climbed the large tree beside the creek, ready to lie in wait. Before long, the scent of the spiritual spring water drew the mountain's small creatures. First came the pheasants and agile creatures like rabbits. Zhou Sisi hurled stones from her hand, scaring them all away. Go on, scurry along. I'm not hunting you today, my dears. Then came the wild goats, sika deer, and foxes, but still no wild boar. Alas, is it really that hard to get some sweet and sour pork ribs? Thinking of shopkeeper Jiang at the Xianhou restaurant in Sishui Town, Zhou Sisi rubbed her hands together. If I want you to leave, why won't you? Then don't blame me. With hands rubbing and aiming, why are these animals I can't drive away? A lightning-fast strike. A large group fell at once. Deader than dead. She jumped down from the tree to take a look. 2 goats, 1 sika deer, 5 rabbits, and 3 pheasants. No foxes though. Those guys are too nimble. They really are fast runners. Immediately after, Zhou Sisi heard a tiger's roar. She scrambled and climbed, quickly making her way up the tree. Oh my goodness, are there really tigers in this mountain? He thought it was all a lie. Holding his breath, he watched as a mighty tiger, shaking its head, approached. This tiger was a full 3 meters long and extremely robust. It was like a different species from tigers in a zoo, completely on another level. It was seen lowering its head, huffing and puffing as it drank the spiritual spring water from the basin, wagging its tail, looking exactly like a giant house cat. Zhou Sisi waited patiently, waiting for this distinguished guest to finish drinking and leave. It wasn't that he didn't want to deal with it. If he'd dealt with it, he wouldn't know how to explain to Bai Yang. Catching a wild boar was a trivial matter, and if he said he did it, people would still believe him. After all, his original self had learned a few tricks from the one-eyed old hunter, but claiming to catch a tiger was an exaggeration. No, he and the one-eyed old hunter, in the eyes of outsiders, weren't even enough to be a mere snack for this tiger. Just as Zhou Sisi was waiting for his chance to strike, this distinguished guest finally finished drinking the water. Not a single drop left in the basin. He shook his head and left again. Before leaving, he even looked up at Zhou Sisi's hiding spot, causing Zhou Sisi to break out in a cold sweat. Jump off the tree and get the basin back. Zhou Sisi was about to leave. If I can't have ribs, I'll have braised wild chicken. Alright, but just a few steps later, she ran into a wild boar family of 5. A pair of big eyes met 5 pairs of small eyes. The big eyes ran first. She agilely climbed up a tree. Then Zhou Sisi saw 2 large beasts frantically ramming the tree she was on. Leaves were rustling and falling down. She clung to the branches for dear life, just so she wouldn't fall. Wow, okay. If you want to die, then I'll grant this Peppa couple their wish. She rubbed her hands together, unleashed a bolt of lightning, and sent the Peppa couple on their way. The little ones were instantly terrified and scattered in all directions. With squeals and grunts, they disappeared in an instant. Zhou Sisi jumped down from the tree. She gave the Peppa couple a hard kick. You wouldn't take the path to heaven yet. You barged through the gates of hell. Let's go. It is almost as if you two died in a fitting place, ending up in your great-auntie's belly. Little brats, I'll catch you later when you've grown bigger. I'll let them get nice and fat before I harvest them. This male one is about 300 jin, and I'll throw it directly into my spatial storage to keep it fresh. The female one is a bit smaller,
weighing under 200 jin. Josisi grabbed the wild boar by its front hooves, slung it over her shoulder, and carried it steadily on her back. He slung it securely onto his back. Carrying the wild boar, she arrived at a spot not far from the village. After all, she had struck this wild boar with lightning, so there were no signs of that. If anyone had seen it, it would have been hard to explain. She drew the dagger tied to her calf and stabbed the wild boar several times. The wild boar's blood splattered out, also dyeing her dress red. She casually mussed up her hair, then carried the wild boar into the village.
Oh my goodness, Sissy girl, you actually hunted a wild boar.
The villagers soon saw her. Oh, Sissy girl, are you alright? Are you hurt?
I'm fine now. I'll head back first.
It is quite heavy to carry. Tell uncle later to come to my place to get some meat. Oh my. Hurry home first. You're all covered in dirt. You scared the life out of us. Alright. Zhou Sisi, carrying the wild boar, pushed through the gawking crowd and strolled home.
Madam Yu Zhang, the daughter of the Zhou family seems different than before.
Different how? She was always a good kid.
Grandma, sharpening the knife, drawing the bow.
Oh my, are you alright, you little rascal? Grandma, this is all wild boar blood, not mine. Your granddaughter is quite capable. Hurry up, I'm waiting for pork ribs. Always thinking about food. You're turning into a big glutton.
Grandma, could you take this piece of meat to Uncle Li Zhang?
When I just got back, I asked the aunties to come get some, but they were probably too shy. I'll be cooking today, so you can run that errand for me, she said. The old woman wasn't foolish. She understood her granddaughter's intention. Washing her own hands, she intended to take the meat to Li Zhang's house. Just then, the fence gate was pushed open from the outside, and in came several aunties from the same village. With embarrassed expressions on their faces, Mrs. Zhou immediately understood what these women were after. What is going on? Why is everyone so hesitant to speak? Just say what you need to. Aunties, we've come to ask if you're selling that wild boar meat. We figured your family can't possibly eat it all, so we wanted to ask Sisi. What do you say? Pork in town costs 5 copper coins a pound. Since you aunties want some, and we're all from the same village, I'll sell it to you for 3 copper coins a pound. If you have eggs at home, you can trade them too. 20 eggs for 1 pound of pork. Aunties, there is only this much pork. First come, first served. If you want some, come over here. I'll cut it for you. As soon as Zhou Sisi finished speaking, the aunties scrambled back to their homes. You go to Uncle Li Zhang's first. Then, leave this to me and Nian. Granny Zhou glanced at her granddaughter, who was holding a knife with great confidence. She nodded, and picking up the cut wild boar meat, she went out, just as Zhou Sisi had expected. The group of aunts had rushed away in a hurry, and the van rushed back just as quickly like a swarm. There were even more people this time. Hey, Sisi girl, I've brought my scales from home. See if they'll work for you. The aunts are so thoughtful. I happen to not have a scale at home. Can I borrow it for now? I'll cut some pork liver for you later, to take back and make soup. Zhou Sisi wielded her knife with swift precision. She basically cut the meat that the villagers asked for. Whatever they wanted, she cut it for them. The scales were always held high. The villagers left with smiles, carrying their meat. When Granny Zhou returned, she saw a basket full of eggs and a pile of copper coins. Little Yun'an was squatting on the ground, counting them. Zhou Sisi was already busy in the kitchen.
Sister, since when did your cooking skills get so good? I can already smell the delicious aroma.
Your sister is proficient in all sorts of skills, so of course, my cooking is top-notch too.
Then, why didn't you do it before?
Are you out of your mind? Is it that I didn't want to do it? You forget. Before we split the household, all the cooking was controlled by the eldest aunt and her daughter. How could I possibly get involved? They were afraid I'd ruin their scheme to sneak food. Letting me into the kitchen would have foiled everything. Besides, I have such great cooking skills. Why should I do it for others for free? Whoever is good to me, I'll be good to them. If they think they can take advantage of me, they're dreaming. Soon, Zhou Sisi had prepared the dishes. A whole big bowl of sweet and sour pork ribs and stir-fried pork kidneys. She'd also been given a bunch of garlic by a butcher auntie. A large pot full of rice was cooked, and a big bowl of steamed egg custard was stewed on top.
Come on, wash your hands quickly and come to eat. You too. Go wash your hands too. Then come over for dinner. Grandma, you eat.
It smells delicious. You all eat too. Eat to your heart's content today. This wild boar meat is so fragrant, especially with the way it is seasoned. It is a perfect blend of sweet, sour, and savory. It is just wonderful. Zhou Zhaodi, who was unconscious next door, woke up to the delicious smell. When she felt a sharp pain in her left leg, she looked down and let out a piercing scream. What is wrong? What else could be wrong? Zhou Zhaodi has woken up. Isn't it obvious? She'd scream upon realizing her leg is gone. Grandma, you eat first. When you've had enough. If you want to go see, you can go then. Just don't go now. If you go, you might get blamed. Meanwhile, Zhou Zhaodi couldn't bear the fact that her leg had been bitten off by a wild boar. First came the crying, then came the yelling. Zhou Sisi was the first one to be cursed at, followed by Liu Qiulan and her 2 younger sisters. Her frenzied state was as if she was going to kill someone. Finally, Zhou Wenlu stepped in and slapped her twice, knocking Zhou Zhaodi right onto the bed.
How dare you still wail like this? It cost me 10 taels of silver to save your life. And you want to die. First, you need to return that 10 taels of silver to me. Then, you could go and die. Keep an eye on her. If you want to die, do it somewhere far away from here.
Zhou Wenlu flicked his sleeves, leaving the mass to his second daughter. Zhou Laiji, Xia,
You should rest well. Call me if you need anything.
Zhou Zhaodi's eyes were filled with immense hatred. These were her family members, cold and selfish. If Liu Qiulan hadn't insisted on competing with Zhou Sisi and insisted they go up the mountain to dig for ginseng, then her leg wouldn't have been bitten off by a wild boar. Just wait. Sooner or later, they will pay the price.